Hi everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight you're watching on Bowdabra. So Alex is actually behind the camera tonight. Dad is outside cleaning a little bit of snow. We've got probably, what do you say, a couple inches or so outside?
Not too much.
Not too much, but it's going to go all night. It's going to go all tomorrow and stop around midnight tomorrow night. So we're supposed to get up to 15 inches. I'm not sure if we're going to hit that, and I hope we don't, but you know, we're good for now. We still have power, and hopefully that stays that way, because without power, we go back to old times, I guess. But we are going to be using our large Bowdabra tonight, and Alex is going to show off what the two Bowdabras look like. We have the mini Bowdabra to the left of me, or to the right for your angle, and then to the left, we have the large Bowdabra. So let me pull up the video, make sure that everything is working. And as you guys come in, definitely let us know where you're watching from, because we always find it fascinating knowing that you guys can be watching from all around the world. So let me just quickly find these videos. There we go. There we go. We're also going to be using our silver Bowdabra wire tonight. And I love the silver because you can use it for, you know, all times throughout the year. It doesn't have to be just for a certain holiday. The gold I do like to use for Christmas and for St. Patrick's Day and holidays like that. But the silver is just universal. Okay, so here we go.
We have Noretta joining us from Missouri tonight. Ruth, who says, hi, Nick and Alex from North Carolina. Linda from Michigan.
Welcome, everyone. So without further ado, let's create a bow. As you guys come in, definitely let us know where you're watching from. And let us, more than anything, let us know what your weather's like. Because I know lots of you guys live in such beautiful climates, and you guys aren't experiencing snow. And I know lots of you want to experience snow. But it's kind of like, you know that saying, the grass is greener on the other side, Alex? I feel like everywhere in this world, you know, somebody always wants to move somewhere else. But, you know, the locals and the people that live there, you know, don't hype it up as much as, you know, other people would. You know, but I guess if you live in a tropical
like you want
island,
what you can't have.
Yeah, you want what you can't have, exactly. But you can have the Bowdabra, and you guys can be purchasing your Bowdabra and the wire in the comments section. We do have an affiliate link for me down below, so if you're interested in any of the products we're using, you can pick those up down below, and Bowdabra's going to pin the comment. But I've just cut a length of it, folded it in half, and placed it in the middle section of my Bowdabra, and just tucked in the wires underneath. So since it is going to be very snowy for the next several months, our snow doesn't, you know, usually start till February, and here it is February 1st, and we're getting our first big snowstorm. So I figured, since, you know, lots of us live in a very snowy climate, until like April. We have snow till like April, Alex. And our worst time of the year is February and March. I figured we'd just do one very sleek, very clean looking snowflake ribbon, just for the sake of it snowing outside. So let's do a traditional bow with this. We're just going to cut our tails. This is just using Sam's Club ribbon. And as you come in, if you don't mind hitting that like button and that share button, I would greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and cut some of these tails off. I'm also going to dovetail these to start off with by folding them in half and cutting from the middle out towards the wired edge, like so. Nice and simple. Take our ribbon, place it into our Bowdabra right there, and now we can come back in with some loops. From Cleveland, Tennessee, welcome, Tina. I would love to go to Tennessee. We actually had plans to go last May, but with everything going on, we weren't able to go to Nashville. But, you know, who knows? In the near future, we could be up in Nashville again. So we're going to just place our ribbon in, create lots of loops.
We have lots of people tonight in snowy climates as well. We have Catherine from snow-covered Chicago.
Ooh, yeah, Chicago gets a lot of snow, too.
We have Tracy from Tennessee tonight watching. Randy from South Dakota.
Thank you all.
Marianne says she's getting snowed in New Jersey.
Yeah, lots of us are facing snow and winter weather. But like I've been saying, Alex, for months, our worst month for snow has always been February. February is blizzard season here in Massachusetts. So, you know, we don't usually have white Christmases, but we have white Valentine's Days and, you know, April Fool's Days. It's very snowy from here on out, which, you know, what are you going to do, you guys? It's already February, which blows my mind. And if you're anything like me, let me know if you guys just think time has flown by this year. I just feel like it was Christmas yesterday, and it's already February 1st.
Joan says, I'm in Florida. We have snowbirds.
Snowbirds? Oh, because birds migrate to Florida.
Oh.
Right?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah, they form in that V, you know what I'm talking about? They form in a dovetail, flying down south for the winter. So now that we have all of our loops, I'm going to take our wires, and I see we have almost 400 viewers, and Bowdabra has pinned the comment with the links to purchase your products, but I just created a little knot. This is a slip knot, but now we're going to tie it off into a regular knot. And also, you guys, right here, right now, comment down below if you would like to win a free roll of ribbon tonight. So Bowdabra is giving away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon. And if you would like to be one of the lucky winners, definitely comment down below. That's all you have to do, is just say you would like to win. And for my own curiosity, let us know if you're going to choose the red ribbon, the silver ribbon, or the gold ribbon. I'd still say silver at this point because I love silver so much lately. All right, so just keep opening up those loops. This is the most important step with bow making. Fluffing, hands down, really brings your bows to life, really makes them that much better and that much more grand. But this is known as a traditional bow. And even though lots of you guys are experiencing warmth, this is the perfect bow to get us through April here in Massachusetts. And, you know, most of my neighbors and stuff have just winter wreaths from here till April, you know. It's nice and cold and it doesn't look too springy. But I do have a daisy wreath on our front door, which is kind of funny. We have a blizzard going on outside and I have a spring flower wreath on my door. But that's just how we rock and roll here. My neighbors probably think I'm super crazy, but that's this bow. Give some hearts if you like this one. Would love to win. Just ordered my Bowdabra and it would be silver. Awesome, Lori. And you're going to love your Bowdabra when it comes in. So that is our first bow. Let us do a funky bow now because everybody goes crazy over them. They are incredibly easy to make. There's not too much thought put into them. So here we have a 1.5 inch. I'd say this is kind of a cross between navy and cobalt. What do you think, Al?
Yeah, I would say so.
It's kind of like a cross between. So Betty would like to win. Tony would like to win. Let us know.
Lots of people want to win tonight.
Yes. So we're going to just cut another length of wire. Place it into our Bowdabra. Like so. So Faye would like to win silver. So it looks like you guys are like me where you want the silver. I love silver. Typically any other year besides this year and last year, I'd say red. But who knows? You know, I change up constantly. So for this funky bow, we're actually going to have one long tail. So I'm just going to take this that we cut about, I don't know, 32 inches or so, place it into our Bowdabra, and then we can start making our funky bow. So what we're going to do, we can do a number of things. We can have them cut in advance, or we can just simply place them into our Bowdabra and cut as we work them in.
We have Carolyn who says, love that bow and ribbon. Barbara would love to win silver tonight. Anna would like silver as well.
Awesome, you guys.
Julie says she bought her Bowdabra yesterday.
Awesome. Yes, you are going to love it, as I have for the last, I'd say, 7-8 years at least. It's been a very long time. I got my Bowdabra way back when I used to make a lot of Christmas wreaths. I say that, but we still make tons of Christmas wreaths. But back in the day, I used to use it all the time, and it's so useful. I mean, especially if you have arthritis, if you have carpal tunnel, this is the tool for you because it acts as a third hand, and you don't have to sit there and hold all of your ribbon in, which can kind of give cramps over time and make your hands, you know, hurt, which is something that you got to be careful of, you guys. You know, your hands are something that have got to carry you throughout your whole life, and you don't want to damage them. And me being 22 years old, if I start damaging my hands now, what's going to happen in 30, 40 years? Who knows? So definitely take care of your hands, and the Bowdabra is the tool to make sure that you do. So just continue cutting some loops and some tails, and that should be enough now. Hi, Jackie, and I see we're almost at 500 viewers. Thank you all so much for all the shares and all of the hearts. That's enough loops. I don't even know how many I did, but, you know, anything between, I'd say, 3 to 5 gives you a decent bow. Now we can tie it off from behind. Make sure to give it several knots. Now we'll quickly dovetail that. Love that blue ribbon. Me too, Barbara. So this is a 50-yard spool. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but Sam's Club has put out their 50-yard spools for spring again. So I wasn't in the hobby or the business when they used to carry, and I think they stopped it 5 years ago. So I wasn't, you know, shopping for ribbon back then. But, you know, now they've definitely listened to us crafters because they've put out tons of spring ribbon. My two Sam's Club, which are about an hour away or so, have not released them. Dad has already checked and called, and they don't have them. And they actually don't even, you know, didn't even hear about it. So goes to show that each store is kind of different. So hopefully mine gets them in stock because Sam's Club ribbon, you can't get a better deal than 50 yards for $6.97. I mean, it's the best deal out there. So we're going to just fluff open these loops. And as I always say, you know, it's a good idea to work with high quality ribbon. But if you don't have the ability to purchase high quality ribbon, or if you don't, you know, if you've kind of like me and you've collected lots of ribbon over the years, use what you got. As I've been saying, it's not really about the quality of the ribbon, it's about how you treat it and fluff it. That's really what makes bows stand out and how, you know, you can get them so beautiful. It's all in the fluff, you guys. So spend that extra time fluffing those loops, getting all of those creases and kinks out, and you should have a beautiful bow. So look at that. Isn't that pretty, Al?
Pam says, I've had my Bowdabra for several years, but never really learned how to use it until I started watching you, Nick.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And if that's true for a lot of you guys, if you enjoy these videos and hopefully, you know, they've helped you over the years and motivated you or taught you a trick or two, comment down below. That's the best way of motivating me to continue making tons and tons of videos. And with that being said, make sure to like and follow Bowdabra as well as Nick's Seasonal Decor, because in the next couple of weeks on Nick's Seasonal Decor, we are going to have a pre-recorded video teaching you guys kind of a little bit slow motion of how to use your Bowdabra and how to create beautiful bows using it. So that's something that we're working on. You know, right now we have so many things that we're doing, including our, you know, kind of shop renovation and the snow and so many other things going our way that, you know, we're trying to squeeze in so much in so little time. So bear with us, you guys. We will have that video posted. But there's that next bow, and I think that turned out really pretty. So we'll do another bow. So my plan was to do a pink wreath, and I still want to do that. So let's create a bow for our wreath. So we're going to use this Swiss dot ribbon and then this pinstripe or pinwheel stripe ribbon. Not too confident in the exact names of these, but they're both very pretty and they both have that baby pink look to them. So let's create a bow using both of these. Love the blue. Nick, I bought a Bowdabra just because of you. Makes it so much easier to use and make a bow. Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's what it's all about, you guys. If it saves you a little of time and a little bit of effort and saves your hands, who cares how you get to the final result, as long as the final result is beautiful. So take another length of wire, place it into our Bowdabra like so. These ribbons, we don't have too much, but we're going to make them work because I want to work both of these in together.
Leanne says, I need to try to make some of these bows.
You absolutely can do it, Leanne. Alex has actually made a bow before, several bows, I feel like. And, you know, she's not the most artsy, crafty type of person. So if she can do it, you can do it. Right, Al?
Yep, I did.
She made it. So let's do another funky bow, but this one we're not going to need so many loops because we're going to add this into a wreath, which means we're going to come back in with some greenery, come back in with some florals, and really kind of dress that wreath up. So we'll cut loops about 3.5, 4 inches or so, maybe even a little bit smaller, with tails about 6 to 8 inches per usual. Place that onto our Bowdabra. So here I just showed you guys how you can cut it in advance and then work it in afterwards. So we'll do the same thing again. Create a loop in our hands.
Sarah says, I finally got a Bowdabra. Thank you, Nick, for teaching me how to use it.
Awesome, Sarah. We love to hear that. And Bowdabra has pinned the link to their group, so I encourage you to join their group as well. They have all types of videos and DIY videos and blogs and all sorts of goodies. So if you're new and you're just tuning in now, definitely comment down below if you're interested, or not if you're interested in winning a free roll of ribbon, because Bowdabra is giving away a free roll of ribbon, and every time we go live, they always are very generous about that and always give away a free roll.
JJ's wondering where he can purchase the Bowdabra in Michigan.
Yes, so they ship all over, and if you click the link down below, Bowdabra will reshare that link. If you click that link down below in the comment section, you will be able to be redirected using my affiliate link to their website and purchase your own Bowdabra and the wire and all of Bowdabra's products. They also have some ribbon kits available there as well. All right, let's do one more. How's that sound, Al? I think one more should be enough. Don't have to go overboard, but we want to make sure that this bow is nice still. So there's our final loop, like so. So we did 2 loops of one, and then 3 loops of the other with 1 long tail, and that's going to be it, and that should be more than enough. Take it out of our Bowdabra.
We have Stella who says, hey, Nick, from Georgia, windy and cold here. How much snow did you get?
So a couple inches so far, but it's coming down heavy. So I hope we don't lose power, but I'd say if we're going to get the full 15 inches, we probably will lose power a little bit. You know, as this is probably the first big storm that we've had all year. And I don't mean that since January 1st. You know, our first snowstorm was Halloween, which wasn't much. Do you remember it snowed on Halloween? So I guess that was a good thing it snowed on Halloween because nobody was out anyway. But, you know, this is going to be a big storm, and I hope it, you know, kind of changes its path and course and goes to the ocean instead. But who knows? So we're going to quickly dovetail these tails, just kind of fold them in half and cut them from the middle towards the outside. But hands up if you're excited about the wreath that we're going to create. We're going to create a very simple wreath that anybody can make at home. Okay. Clean up our workstation a little bit.
Renee says, love the bows. I need to get a Bowdabra.
Yes, and you can get it down below. Come back to our wreath. We just have a standard 18-inch wreath. We could have done 14-inch, but 14-inch are all in one of our storage trailers right now outside, and I was not going outside with the snow. I would have had to wear slippers, and I'm not doing that. So we're going to just tie it from behind our bow. Tie it rather tight. You want to make sure that your bow is nice and secured. And then what I like to do is I actually like to take those wires and bring them back to the front. So often we use pipe cleaners to secure our reeds, and you can use the Bowdabra wire to make your bow and secure it with a pipe cleaner, or you can just do what I'm doing here, which is just wrapping it around and then giving it another good knot. Tying tight. So after this, at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are live in Nick's exclusive Wreath community. We have our date night every Monday at 8 p.m. So Mondays are our busiest day, but my favorite day of the week nonetheless. And then thereafter, we will be live again on Nick's seasonal decor. So we have 3 live videos back to back on this Monday. And like I said, I love it. Usually the busiest days of weeks are people's, you know, least favorite days, but I love it because I get to see 3 of my favorite crowds. All right. So just quickly fluff it. We're not putting too much effort into this.
Stephanie says, very sweet bow.
Thank you, Stephanie. Pull those longer tails down below. Oop, we forgot a dovetail.
Julia says she makes hair bows for her granddaughters.
Awesome. Yes, so I don't actually make hair bows, but definitely tune into Sandy's live. Sandy does lives on Bowdabra as well. Sandy is the creator and owner of Bowdabra, and she's the go-to with hair bows. That's just something that, I don't even have much hair, so if I wanted to demonstrate it, probably wouldn't work out so well. But now we're going to come back in with some of this. This is some pink kind of filler flower with lots of greenery. So we're just going to snip several pieces off of this and create a nice simple wreath. And then hopefully we have some time afterwards to make a bow or two. So that's enough greenery for me. Let me flip this around so you guys can see exactly what we're going to be doing. So here's our wreath. See where we placed our bow out? We placed it in the upper left-hand corner. Now what we can do is take some of this pretty greenery and just start working it in.
Sarah says Mondays are her favorite Nick day.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. So reeds are only as complex as you make them out to be. If you think in terms of simplicity, you will have a beautiful design without stressing yourself too much out. But like I said, the more effort you put into it and the more products you put into it does not always mean it's going to be better. We don't put too much effort into, you know, simple reeds like this, but they always turn out really pretty. So don't sit there and stress yourselves out. That's something I always say, and it's very true. Because I used to stress myself out thinking, does that work? Does it not work? And if it looks good to you, at the first glance, it should be totally fine.
Bowdabra also pinned the link to their YouTube channel.
Yes, definitely check out their YouTube channel. They post kind of replays of our videos, and then they have, like I said, many videos of their own that they post constantly. All right.
Emma says, hi, both from the UK. Love your work, Nick. Barbara says, you've given me courage to make bows and wreaths. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barbara. See, that's the stuff I love to hear, you guys. That's what, honestly, it's all about. That's the reason for me starting lives way back in the day. You know, there wasn't many people that used to go live, and we bit the bullet, and it was the best decision we have ever done. You know, our lives have definitely changed over the years. We've been doing lives since, I'd say, June of 2017. So hands up for that, you guys. That's been a while, hasn't it? And we've just kind of grown from there. Now it's kind of like a family live session. We used to go live by ourselves, and then we used to bring my friends on, and here we are with family. So it's definitely taken kind of a unique twist over the years.
Lynn says, now that's a beautiful spring wreath, Nick.
Thank you, Lynn. Very simple. That's what this wreath's kind of demonstrating, is the simplicity.
Cheryl asked, love that greenery. Where did you find it?
Hobby Lobby, as usual. We love Hobby Lobby products. And we're going to break off just a few of these flowers. We don't need many. So these also came from Hobby Lobby. These were $13.99 a bush. And I don't need all the foliage, so we're going to just snip off, I don't know, 3-4 flowers. We don't need too many. Like so. Now we can just take these and dip them into our wreath, into our glue, and then put them into the wreath.
Anna asked, what kind of glue do you use?
We use AdTech. We do have affiliate links on our website, nixseasonaldecor.com, for the products we use. And I heard that those links need updating, so that's something Alex is going to work on hopefully soon. We'll put her to work.
Adrena says, love it, beautiful. Christine says, gorgeous wreath. Lori asked, where did you get your glue skillet?
Yes, so that, again, is on my business page if you're interested in the glue skillet. I love my glue skillet. It's probably the most used and most favorited product among all of you guys as well, not just me. But here we have our simple wreath, using just one bush of greenery and then 4 flowers. You could add more, you could add less. It's totally your call. But just something very simple, something that doesn't, cost a lot, doesn't take too much time. But now let's come back to our wire. So here we have our Bowdabra wire, and we're going to cut another length of it. And we have some time for a couple more bows. So let's just finish off a couple more. Snip, work our wire into our Bowdabra.
Ginger says, we are expecting a new granddaughter soon, and this would be a perfect wreath for her room.
Oh, congratulations, Ginger. That is very exciting. Yeah, nobody in our family has had a baby in a very long time. So, since Bella was born, which was what, 19 years ago now? 20 years? I don't even know how old Bella is, but old enough. So we're going to just take some of this. This is one of my favorites this year. This is an orange gingham, and we haven't used orange in a little bit. But this year, for whatever reason, I've just been loving orange. So we're going to cut a length for our tails. We've already worked in our wire to tie off our bow. So take our tails, place them into the Bowdabra like so. And let's do something different. Let's work in multiple loops and tails. And thank you, all 500 of you that are joining us tonight. So we'll do 3 loops on either side. I think that should be good. And then 2 loops and then a button loop.
Tracy says, beautiful. I love the pink. Kathleen says, Nick, you have amazing talent. Also beautiful.
Thank you. You guys just hype me up. I love it. Thank you. All right, coming back in with another loop. And another loop. As you can tell, I don't measure anything here. If you are the type that likes to measure, by all means, you can absolutely measure. Just know that it's not going to really make a huge difference, or at least I haven't found a huge difference. Being super critical and super perfect. But if that works for you, that's all that matters. Whatever effect and whatever way, works for you to make bows, as long as you create a bow. So we'll do 2 smaller loops. These ones are only about 2.5 inches or so. They're not massive.
Joanna asked, beautiful, is it fresh?
The wreath, no. So the wreath is all artificial. I can't be dipping our flower stems into hot glue like that without, causing a little bit of damage. But with fresh greenery, you absolutely can be doing what we just did, and that's what we've done before in the past. Fresh greenery holds up just fine with hot glue. We've, used probably 50 tons of greenery over the last several years. And it's always done great. So we're going to just take our bow, tie it off now.
Few people asking if you sell your bows.
So my bows, all of our Bowdabra bows, and we're live each and every night on Nick's Seasonal Decor as well. All of these bows actually end up with our wreath customers. So anybody that purchases a wreath from me, we absolutely can be selling our bows. There's no question about that. But just out of like a courteous thing to do, we often just give our bows away to all of our wreath customers. We make so many of them, and I don't want to sit there and list each and every bow. That's just something that I wouldn't do. But, if you purchase a wreath, you'll probably end up seeing one of these bows in the boxes at some point or another. So just fluffing this out, bringing it to life, that's what it's all about, making sure it looks nice. And there is our little gingham bow. What do you think of that one, Al?
I like the color. It's really bright. It's
right?
like fluorescent.
Right. But it's not such an orangey color.
Phyllis says
color.
Tennessee orange.
Tennessee orange, yes. Look at that. What do you guys think of that bow? So the Bowdabra is choosing the winner very soon. So if you haven't commented down below, you'd like to win, definitely comment down below. We got 5 minutes left. and they're going to be announcing it very, very soon. So you all should be rushing. All you have to say is, I'd like to win, or choose me, or whatever you would like to say. Or even just comment down below the color that you would like. So again, the color choices, let's see if Alex remembers.
Silver, red, and gold.
That's right. How about wire? What colors do the wire come in?
Silver.
And?
Gold.
Yes, that's right. Look at Alex remembering. Alex hasn't done a Bowdabra Live in a while, too. And here she is remembering. So I think our final bow should be something classical, something that would work from season to season, every holiday, year-round use, and that is going to be this burlap ribbon. So this came from a grab bag at Michael's. Got like 16 rolls of this stuff. One roll of this, the rest were all black and white buffalo check. But one roll of this, all of those rolls, and it came out to be $5 for the grab bag. So you can't beat that. And for this bow, my favorite style for this bow, year after year, is going to be a funky bow. It just looks so great with the burlap that let's do one more funky bow. So we're going to just trim up our tails. We're basically going to create awareness ribbon. See how that looks like an awareness ribbon? So we're going to take this, place it into our Bowdabra, and continue working them in. So the winner, Bowdabra has chosen a winner. Our winner is Michelle Price. So congratulations, Michelle. Message Bowdabra here on their business page and let them know what color and your address, of course, and they will be more than happy to send one your way. So congrats, Michelle. That's very exciting. And,
Woo!
you know, each week we always have people comment down below. They're always like, I never win anything. I never win anything. And, you know, some of them have been lucky enough to win. So it's all just a matter of chance, basically. It's just luck. So come back in with our second loop. And we'll finish up with this bow because this is probably my favorite type of bow. So Doris loves burlap ribbon too. So me too. If I had to choose, I'm just humoring myself at this point. If I had to choose 3 favorite types of ribbon to work with, one of them would be burlap. And just to quiz Alex, because Alex should know the answer to this, what should my second favorite ribbon be?
What should it be?
Yeah, what is it?
Buffalo plaid?
I do like buffalo plaid. I wouldn't say it's a favorite. It's something that we use thousands of yards each year at a certain holiday.
Oh, it's the silk. The red one?
Yes, it's not silk.
Satin?
No.
Soft?
It's very soft. Think of
Velvet?
Velvet, that's right. Velvet, year after year, is my favorite ribbon. So that and burlap have got to be my top 2. And then, I don't know what my third would be. Any other solid, basically. So we're going to come back in with one more loop. So there is 1 on one side, 3 on the other. Let's finish it off with 1 more on the left-hand side. And then we are done. We got 3 minutes left. And then after this, I'll show you guys the bows. We created a wreath. We created a gingham bow. We created a traditional snowflake ribbon bow. We created, what else did we create? A big, beautiful blue funky bow with long tails. And then I think that's it. So we created like 5, 6 bows and a wreath tonight, you guys. We kept busy. So again, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more of me on Bowdabra, definitely let us know. We appreciate your feedback. And it's fun being on Bowdabra each and every Monday. So we're live on Bowdabra every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we enjoy when you guys come and keep us company. All right, tie it off. We can just quickly fluff this. If we wanted to dovetail, we can. Another option is just to cut at an angle. We're going to just quickly dovetail because we only have like 2 or 3 loops on either side. So there's only a handful of tails. So I want to show you guys the finished product. So that's why we're going to quickly dovetail these. So let's do that. So we have to finish up my shop, Alex. So the next day Alex has off. I'm probably going to put you to work again on, emails and stuff like that. We got to catch up. It's been a few days. It's just been so crazy. But hopefully by the end of February, everything you see here is going to be kind of redone, revamped, and kind of more aesthetically pleasing. But it works for us currently, but I just want to kind of have an updated version. So that is on the forecast. But also, for those of you guys that follow me on Nick's Seasonal Core, hands up if you remember the old time setup. When we first started out with live videos, we actually used to film in another room down here in my studio. Alex, do you even remember those days? Of course you do, because you used to film me for Home Talk back over there. Which was it's kind of different. Very different. All right. How pretty is that?
Bowdabra says we love having you.
Thank you. So we love Bowdabra. And again, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of their products that they have, you can purchase them through the link down below. So here's our final bow. This is how it turned out. Nice and pretty. Let's do a quick recap, and I want you to comment down below what your favorite bow or project from tonight was. So here we have our Gingham 321 bow. We did the burlap bow. We also created this wreath right here. We also created our snowflake bow. What else did we create? Did we create this pink bow? No, we didn't. We created the blue bow. And all of these will be fluffed out and pictures taken. And then I think that's it. So all of those bows. So let us know what your favorite is. And as always, I want to thank you so very much for watching us each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern here on Bowdabra. They are giving away a free roll each and every week when we're live of ribbon. And I want to thank Bowdabra, especially Sandy, the creator and owner of Bowdabra, for having me as a guest. Be sure to check out her videos as well. She does hair bows. She does amazing bows too. And I really like that we both have two completely different styles, but we're both, you know, creating beautiful bows, and that's all that it comes down to. So thank you guys. I hope you're all staying safe, and for those of you affected by the storm tonight, I'm sorry. You know, it's a big mess for all of us, especially for those of you that experience snow a lot. It's not pleasant. So thank you guys again. I love you all, and we'll see you all next Monday. When, Al?
Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.